I'm 31 years old. I live by myself. I pay all my own bills. I pay for my rent, my insurance, my car, my this, my that, my student loans. And I cook and clean. And I work out. And I take care of myself. And I look good. And I show up for my family. And I show up for my friends. What makes you think that I'm impressed by
I'm done dating in 2026. Like, I'm literally done dating. The reason why I'm done dating is because it's too many expectations. It's too many standards. It's too many, if you don't do this, then I'm not doing this. Or if you can't do this, then I don't need to do this. Or it's just too much. I feel like everyone has been hurt. And I feel like everyone is just like, it's just too much. I feel like it's too many rules to dating now. Like, it's like if a guy or a woman isn't doing a certain thing, it's like everybody wants to use everyone for money. If you don't want to use everyone for money, everyone's going for looks. Anyone's going for I just want to have sex, or I just want to casually date. Like, I think I should just stay single forever, because this generation is completely different. It just doesn't make sense. I think I'm done. Or I think I'm gay. I think I'm going to go with girls. I don't know. Come back later.
Too many men waste away their 20s dating the wrong women, so I made a list of the top women you want to avoid in 2026 coming from a man who is married. If she vapes, cut her off immediately. If she calls male celebrities hot, ew, gone. If she hates the idea of being a mother, okay, you don't want to procreate, what's the point of dating then? You're going to be very lonely in the future. If she goes out on weekends, bonus if she dresses unmodest. Cut. If she's ungrateful for the little things, what an insufferable person to be around. If she has a past history of cheating, okay, again, patterns do not lie. Avoid. Cut. If she doesn't say thank you after buying dinner, again, what an insufferable person to be around. If she sucks at communicating and is avoidant during hard conversations, that one is going to save you a lot of trouble. Cut. If you say no guy friends and she says that's controlling, terrible mindset, cut her immediately, block her. If she doesn't make you sourdough and can't cook, thank me later.
Hear me out. I think emotionally available daters are having the hardest time dating in modern dating in 2026. So for context, I'm a doctoral candidate. I research emotions, and a lot of my research focuses on the emotional experiences of women. So just combined with what I've heard in studies that I've done I focus on teacher burnout, emotional labor, but combined with that, in relation to just conversations I've had and a conversation I had with a best friend of mine recently, I've started to think through this. So this is what I'm thinking, that affectively or emotionally available people are having the hardest time because in dating, we've just become so rewired to expect people to be capricious and to expect uncertainty. We're so used to rostering and churn. We're so used to go on a few dates with someone, that person falls off the roster, we add someone on. And so I think that when we have an emotionally available dater who knows what they want, they're giving clear communication, boundaries, consistency, follow through, intentionality. And I think that that can be conflated with pressure. That for people who aren't used to experiencing those things, and they're used to not hearing from someone for 36 hours or only getting a date planned in the last minute, that's what we have come to understand the baseline of dating is. So when someone is actively doing the things that we know deep down a lot of us are seeking, people are like, wait, this is a bit much. This person's intense. But when it's nonchalant and it's inconsistent and it's ambiguous and we know that there's a potential for it to be fugacious, then there's no pressure, right? Because we're just so used to people being nonchalant. But for these chalant daters, right, the people who are intentional, the people who are emotionally available, they may often seek clarification if there's ambiguity really early, and that can also be seen as pressure. Like, wait, why is a person, we've only been on 2 dates, why are they trying to understand our communication pattern? Or why are they trying to make sure that we have a date planned within the next 5 days? And as someone who worked in an adult attachment lab my first round of grad school, I also feel like people who are anxiously attached and avoidant have a higher threshold for what's going on in modern dating. I think that people who are securely attached and emotionally available will back out of these ambiguous situations really early and altogether just leave the apps, right? The people who are like, I can't do it anymore, or like, I'm not getting the follow through, this just isn't working for me. And they'll back out and just actively eschew dating. But I think that for people who are avoidant, they'll thrive on this baseline of being inconsistent, right? And they thrive on the ghosting scenarios. And for those who are anxiously attached, unfortunately, our anxiously attached friends are just trapped in the web of the apps because there is so much the unknown and the uncertainty. And then it just creates this dopaminergic high of uncertainty to reassurance, right? That like you're feeling uncertain about someone, you think they might be ghosting you, and then out of nowhere they send you a text like, "Hey, do you want to go out on Tuesday night?" And then you're back to this, okay, they're into it again. But for securely attached people, that inconsistency isn't acceptable and they won't have it. So they'll just start to self-select out of dating. And so this is where I've landed in modern dating, is that I think that our friends who are chalant and who are knowing what they want, emotionally available, securely attached, are out here in the trenches.
I'm not going to pay the check if you're not going to sleep with me. That doesn't make any sense.
What do you mean? Like, I mean, okay, like...
Okay, well, you don't have to be weird about it.
It's just like, I'm not really sure.
You
Like, I
wasted
don't
my
think...
time already, and the whole thing's kind of a waste.
Wow. I mean, nobody really disrespected me like that before. Like, I don't know what the
You
heck...
don't have to be dramatic.
That is not dramatic. Like, do you literally hear what the fuck you're saying? You literally just told me that you're not gonna pay the check if I don't sleep with you. So you were coming, like, that was your whole intention? Like, I feel like I was, from the day we met till today, I never gave off, oh, I'm like the hookup
No,
girl.
I just think you're like a drama girl.
Says the man who literally just said, I'm not gonna pay the check if you're not gonna sleep with me. Like, how broke are
Obviously,
you?
you're down. You're just embarrassed
I'm
because
not
you don't want to tell your
down.
friends about it.
No, you're an embarrassing man who's probably broke. Let me see it. You know, honestly, like, I don't want to be a part of this. I'm just gonna, like, how much is it? We're literally having this whole fight over $130. Wow. Cheap ass man.
I like you a lot. That's awesome. I like you too. That's great. By the way, I'm still in love with my ex. Oh, okay. I mean, as long as you're moving on, or trying to at least. Yeah, of course I'm trying to move on. Okay, cool. Do you want to start dating then? I think we should just keep this casual. I'm not ready to move on and do something more serious yet. Okay, I get it. You're still into your ex. Totally understand. Like, you're trying to move on. You're trying to move on. How long do you think that's gonna take? I'm not sure. I mean, it's gonna take a while. Oh, okay. Why do you think it's gonna be so long? Because we still live together. Oh my god. Wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. How much longer are you guys gonna live together? Our lease is up soon, so it's not a huge worry, right? I just want to get my money's worth. Yeah. No, I guess that's understandable. How long until your lease is over? It'll be over soon. Okay, great. How soon? July. Wow, that's in 7 months. That's a long time. That is not soon. Soon is just a concept. Okay, that's cool. I just need a little bit of time to process this, I think. So give me some space. Okay, how long do you need? The rest of my life. You should really get rid of my number.
Oh my god, I'm so glad you found the place okay. This is one of my favorite spots. Who did you vote for in 2024? Do any of the appetizers look good to you? What kind of reading level are you working with? I would definitely say I'm more of a dog person than a cat person, for sure. Are you a Nazi? So I'm actually thinking about doing the pasta. Do you know what you're gonna have? And would you say that you like abuse substances often? Like which ones and how often and how many at the same time? Usually. So like, would you say that you've streamed a Nicki Minaj song on purpose within the last 2 weeks? Okay. I'm having such a good time so far. What do you think about trans people? Yeah, we're definitely going to look at a dessert menu for sure. And then we're going to play a game where I say a word and then you say the word that immediately comes to mind in your brain. Abolish. You are so funny. Why do you follow the entire Trump family on Instagram?
I'm really trying not to crash out right now, but I'm actually really pissed. Matched with this guy on Hinge. He's really chatty, funny, playful. Asked for my number. We were going to go out tomorrow night, right? Text me, hey, here's my Instagram. Creep if you want to. So I look him up on Instagram. It's private, so I click follow. Go back to Hinge. Unmatched me. I was like, oh, that's weird. Like maybe because he already has my number. And then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go see if he like accepted my follow request. Blocked on Instagram. So how is that supposed to make me feel? Like, I know I probably shouldn't be like looking into it. Like, maybe he's just not interested. But I'm like, did he look at my Instagram and think I was ugly? Like, I am really having a hard time with dating, and I don't know how to like make that not about me, because that really hurt my feelings. Like, what? I just don't understand these freaking men. I am so over this. Like, I don't want to be doing this. And I know this is how you find people, but like, at what cost?
I'm so done with dating. I'm so done with casual dating. I'm so done with trying to find the love of my life. Like, bro, I'm 30 years old. I'm 30 years old. And these men in 2026 are not doing it for me. They're just not. I don't know if it's LA. I don't know if it's the whole world, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna try and be single for the rest of my life, because every time I even try and step outside and go on a date, I realize how much effort I'm putting into something that does not put in effort ever. Like, I don't know what it is. Men in 2026, they want everything. They want their cake and they want to eat it too. Like, they don't want one person. They want a million of them. And then the best one to come, they'll drop you in a heartbeat. So that's how I feel about dating in 2026.